It is key, it is essential, it is unavoidable. Even if you try to avoid it, it can avoid you. It is just an integral component of our existence. Do you know that it saturates the atmosphere everywhere? In the house, in the church, at the business center, in the office, in the community, in the car, just everywhere you find it. It is contagious. You know what it is? Information. That's how it is called. The world runs on it. The world runs on information. The world does nothing without information. It does everything with information. If you aren't informed, not fully engaged with it, you are tossed, you are used, abused, exploited, and you are at the feet of the informed, the educated, the know. Don't get yourself in such situation. Good morning. It's good that you join us for King's Local Daily on King's 88.5, your radio vendor. Just so you know, we are transmitting from Central Morovia, situated between Randall and Front Street, adjacent the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporations. Today is Tuesday, the 4th day of November 2025, and St. Andrews. These are the papers with your radio vendor, Kings 88.5. Oracle News Daily, reporting the truth to you. In Profile Daily, the news, the nation's news since 1989. The Doyen Daily Observer newspaper, Liberia's most investigative newspaper, The Independent, The Authoritative Heritage, and The Pioneer Inquirer. We begin with the Oracle News Daily newspaper. Lead story: Wilmot Pay condemns boycott beggar policy. That's the lead story of the Oracle News Daily newspaper. reporting the truth to you. Wilmon Pay condemns Bwaka's beggar policy. A country so endowed by God with supernatural, superabundant resources cannot be a poor country begging all over the world for nothing. Did you get it? That's the lead story of the Oracle News Daily newspaper. Wilmon Pay condemns Bwaka beggar policy. Wilmon Pay condemns Bwaka's beggar policy. A country so endowed by God with natural abundant or super abundant resources cannot be a country, poor country, begging all over the world for nothing. The paper is quoting the dismissed Mines and Energy Minister Wilmon Pay as saying Bwaka government policy is just begging and begging and begging, though the country has all that it takes to stop it from begging. He can understand why the country's natural resources are at the disposal of foreigners, and the country turns around to beg those people it has placed the natural resources at their disposal. Other stories: Amara Conan flags World Bank report on economic woes. That's Bakwolu County Senator Amara Conan raising serious alarm over the report released recently by the World Bank detailing Liberia's persistent economic challenges with poverty running high. That's what the World Bank said, and Amara Conan is saying that if nothing is done with poverty looming, it's going to be terrible for the government going into 2029. Liberia joins regional digital trade platform. The back page of the Oracle News Daily. Grand Jida Superintendent surrendered 500 acres of land to Burkina Faso. Significance of China's 4 global initiatives to Africa and the world. Implications for Liberia and China strategic cooperation. The Oracle News Daily newspaper, reporting the truth to you, is out this morning for 40 Liberian dollars. Only 40, no more, no less. 40. You want to get a copy of the newspaper so that you have an understanding of the lead story. Wilmon Pay condemns Bwaka's beggar policy. Nine minutes after 11, you're listening to and watching King's Local Daily, King's 88.5, your radio vendor. Next up, the In Profile Daily newspaper. Lead story, the In Profile Daily newspaper. Koga approaches Bwaka. Traditionally, for someone to hold a feast for your deceased father or a relative without consulting the family is a serious act of disrespect. That's the lead story of the In Profile newspaper, quoting Samuel Koga, Senator Samuel Koga, as telling Joseph Yeman Bwaka. Koga reproaches Bwaka. That's the lead story of the Improvised Daily Newspaper, Koga reproaches Buakai. Traditionally, for someone to hold a feast for your deceased father or relative without consulting the family is a serious act of disrespect. Trouble hangs over volunteer teachers' payment. Farmers to feed the nation in 2 years. The back page of the Improvised Daily Newspaper. Don't keep dead body at home. Don't keep dead body at home. The act of storing corpses in homes for days is completely unsafe, unsanitary, and disrespectful to the dead. That's according to Mr. Kennedy Smith. Labor Minister deputies charged. Labor Minister deputies charged. LLA sacks 4, revokes development grant. LLA is Liberia Land Authority. Liberia joins Regional Digital Trade Drive as ECOWAS launches SIGMAT Corridor. That will be doing it for the Improvised Daily Newspaper with just 40. It is on the market. No more, no less. 40 Liberian dollars. Only 40. You want to get a copy, please, from any one of the vendors if you haven't yet. If you are unable, as per your workload, your distance, then your radio vendor, Kings 88.5, has brought the paper to you. From the Improvised Daily Newspaper to the news, the nation's news since 1989. Lead story: Buaka questions discrepancy in forest sector. Buaka questions discrepancy in forest sector. The president and the managing director of FDA, Rudolph Merge of Meran, on the front page. The paper is reporting discrepancies within the forest sector which the president isn't satisfied with. Something is happening, something just not right. Allegedly, there are shady deeds going on everywhere in every sector, every government, every agency of the Unity Party government. Why? Why? What is happening? Are they not too sure that Joseph Imambwara will contest 2029? So they are licking and licking as quickly as they can. So just in case he can, they will not be the losers. The footnote story, front page, the news. Liberia, China, strengthen agricultural cooperation. This is how the back page looks. Learning on road concessional deal begins, or hearing rather, hearing on road concessional deal begins today. Hearing on road concessional deal begins today. The Minister of Justice, Oswald Twe, the Public Works Minister, Roland Giddings, are all sharing the back page. Operation Feed the Nation launch on track. Organizers announced. Liberia joins regional digital trade drive. NEC Human Resource Manual under review. Liberia gears up for COP30. COP30. The news, like other newspapers, is up for only 40. No more, no less. 40 Liberian dollars. You want to get a copy, please do. If you haven't yet, then you ought to, so that you have a full understanding of the lead story and other stories. Bwaka questions discrepancy in forest sector. 70 minutes after 11. You are watching and listening to Kings Local Daily on Kings 88.5. We are transmitting from Randa and Front Street, Central Monrovia, adjacent the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. Today is Tuesday, the 4th day of November 2025. Next up, the Doyen Daily Observer newspaper. Lead story: U.S. visa extension could spark rush for Liberian passports. Central Board urges government to tighten security as past standards hunt passport integrity. That's the lead story of the Daily Observer newspaper. U.S. visa extension could spark rush for Liberian passports. Central Board urges government to tighten security as past standards hunt passport integrity. Interestingly, this is not going to last for long. If many of you don't know, the sentiment will go quiet soon. The U.S. government will have a rethink and a diversion into this whole thing. Take it or leave it. Not long, and then you hear the announcement. The extension was because of Mr. Garcia coming to Liberia by imposition. Not necessarily Liberia had always wanted it or initiated any discussion. It was because the United States government imposed Garcia on Liberia as undesirable, unwanted character dumped on an African soil, one of those soils that the current United States president referred to as shithole. Other stories: public hearings on U.S. $365 million road deeds begins. Lawmakers scrutinize Pava Port associate road concession amid rising infrastructural concerns. Morocco wins big at UN as Security Council endorses autonomy plan for Western Sahara. Did you get Morocco progress? Morocco wins big at UN as Security Council endorses autonomy plan for Western Sahara. They're going to have the autonomy of the entire Western Sahara region. Unlike Liberia, that is so rhetorical, sentimental, just going around boasting, bragging all over the place and doing practically nothing. Other countries, they talk less, they work more diplomatically and get what they want. The back page of the Doyen Daily Observer newspaper. M. Morsi clarifies reports on US 429,000 MIP rehabilitation. Says no contract awarded. Project still in planning stage. Fully compliant with PPCC regulations. MOCI or MOCI is the short form for the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. PPCC is the Public Procurement and Concession Commission. Government Academy offers free internet to students. CEO describes initiative as critical and incredible. The Doyen Daily Observer newspaper, like the other papers, is out today for $40 Liberian. No more, no less. You want to get a copy, please do. From any one of the vendors, if you haven't yet. "22 minutes after 11. Liberia's most investigative newspaper, The Independent, is next up. Lead story, The Independent. Don't judge us by the past, Bouaka tells European investors. Don't judge us by the past, Bouaka tells European investors. So is the president, or was the president, way of convincing investors to come to Liberia? Simply put, he told the investors, the French investors, that his predecessor messed the country up, and so they should not judge the current based on what happened in the past. Interestingly, the president got it wrong, because when you try to convince investors that way, they know that you aren't serious. Investors don't want to know whether the past government did well or not. They want you to give them a model, a plan, a business model convincing, not to talk about the past, but what you can do, because every investor has vested interest with every government that comes. So the president didn't get it right. The person who told him to say that, they misled him. So that's the lead story of The Independent newspaper. Don't judge us by the past, Bouaka tells European investors. The footnote story front page, a polite insult. Did you get that? A polite insult. That's the footnote story. Front page of The Independent newspaper. A polite insult. U.S. visa policy for Liberians branded a colonial handover. That's according to Reverend Tolly Kura. A polite insult. U.S. visa policy for Liberians branded a colonial hangover. The paper is quoting Reverend Tolly H. Kura as saying that. The back page of The Independent newspaper. Former speaker retires from legislative politics, but tight-lipped on the future. That's Fonanti Kofa, confirming that he would not contest 2029 elections. So it's up now for grabs, that position. He has announced that he will not be contesting the representative seat 2029. The sub-lead story back page. France to revamp stalled projects in Liberia as Bouakai, Macron brainstorm on agriculture orders. Politics must not stall development. The Independent, Liberia's most investigative newspaper, is out for 50. Only 50, no more, no less. Get a copy, please. The Authoritative Heritage and the Doyen Inquirer newspapers. Then we zoom out on King's Local Daily for today. Lead story, the Heritage newspaper. Liberia's 2025 FDA Forum tackles deforestation crisis. The head of that institution, Rudolph Merab Sr., on the front page with some of the students. Media demand next settle 2023 election arrears. Media demand next settle 2023 election arrears. The National Elections Commission owes several media institutions. They credited advertisement, stories, everything, net credited it. Sepe. The media institutions are now saying that the National Elections Commission should pay their money. They did so much work for the National Elections Commission with the promise that after the 2023 elections, they will be paid. But they have not, since then, they have not received a dime from the National Elections Commission. So the media institutions are demanding the National Elections Commission to settle their 2023 arrears. Too bad for the National Elections Commission under the Unity Party government. The back page of the Authoritative Heritage newspaper. Senator Cornyn urges President Bouakai to pursue jobs, rich growth. Senator Cornyn urges President Bouakai to pursue jobs, rich growth. The senator has immediately confirmed that President Joseph Yuma Bouakai lied when he said that he will create jobs. He hasn't created a job. Nothing has happened. The United States Business Report acknowledged that. The World Bank report acknowledged that. The African Development Report acknowledged that. No job creation in the country. Everything is just bad up. Now Senator Amaron Cornyn has come to add up that Bouakai has to do something about job creation. Corruption all over the place. Everybody's stealing. And the people are not saying what they promised them. Activist Jala exposes JFK hospital crisis. MOA seeks partnership for jobs. MOA is the Ministry of Agriculture. The Authoritative Heritage newspaper is out too for 40, only 40 Liberian dollars. Please get a copy if you haven't yet. This is how we go home with the Doyen Inquirer newspaper, being around for rack of ages, clear for me, reliable, credible. You want to do business with them like all the papers on the newsstand. Lead story of the Inquirer newspaper. Liberia joins regional digital trade drive as ECOWAS launches SIGMAT corridor. The sub-lead story, Bouakai gives FDA management team ultimatum. Bouakai gives FDA management team ultimatum. It's not easy, it's rough, it's hard. The pressure on the president, no way. Trying to find solution, it's just hard. Every area is messed up. Orange Liberia crowns first EA Sports FC26 champion. The back page of the Doyen Inquirer newspaper. Then we out. Government launches Operation Fine. All imports cases nationwide. Government launches Operation Fine. All imports cases nationwide. Interesting. So the government has made a launch all out, looking for import case everywhere. So wherever you see import case, please call the government, or call the police, call immigration, call whoever, government employee, call any personnel. That's what the government has launched. Operation Fine. All import cases nationwide. Nationwide means the entire country. Government extends vacation jobs program across Liberia. Rhetoric. Government extends vacation jobs program across Liberia. The Inquirer, like other newspapers, only 40, no more, no less, 40 Liberian dollars. Well, that's it. That's all the time we've got for Kings Local Daily on Kings 88.5. Thank you for being with us. Join us at 12, not 12, but 1 this afternoon, please, for King's Newsroom, 1 o'clock. And then at 3, Real Talk. This is Kings 88.5. I'm Sam Andrews.